think about the state of the media ecology?
Well, at the moment, I think there's a lot of issues of trust and copyright and that sort of thing. We don't know where material came from, we don't know who published it, we don't know how accurate it is. We, in the world of web, kind of feel our way around. We don't know where anything's come from. We click on a link, but who says that link should be there? Who sponsored that link? We don't know. We have no idea. It's ridiculous. And so what we really need to learn is where our links are coming from, and who's really decided to put that link there? Who's made that decision to associate these two pages? Where do we get these associations from? So I think what really needs to happen is that we really need to have channels of metadata which not only provides us with these links, which is fantastic, which gives us so many sources of free information, but also something that links those together, something that creates a chain of knowledge and something that sources all your data. So we can really be sure that what we're clicking on, what we're viewing, what we're responding to is accurate, is legal in terms of copyright issues, who's actually embedded that in that page, we don't know. And so we really need to somehow develop a system which thinks about all those factors and which I guess legalizes and makes obvious and makes clear where information is coming from, who's produced it, and what we should actually be gaining from it.
That's great. What do you think, given the above, what aims or directives can you develop? What would you do to change the state of the media ecology?
I think the first thing we can do is we as media producers can really begin to develop this metadata system that not only gives links and gives options to find other sources of information, but also we can set an example by sourcing our information, by giving descriptions of where things have come from, where we're going to be linked. We don't know when we click on a link, especially on the internet, where it's going to take us, whether it's going to take us to content which we consider inappropriate. So I think as media producers, we really need to begin to set an example. And from that, I believe there will come political interest, there will come community interest in terms of a push to really make the internet and make more freely available media in print and in television as well. It'll really kind of encourage the community and encourage the government to understand that a system needs to be developed so that we can understand what we're actually viewing and where it's actually coming from. So in that way, we're, I guess, increasing media literacy of the general populace, the average Joe, from someone who just logs onto the internet, who's someone who just turns on the television and goes, oh, that's what I'm seeing, that must be true, to someone who really, when they click on something, when they read an article, they really think, where has this come from? Why am I reading this? What's important about me and what's important about this article? And the system, have a system that will actually allow them to find that out. Whether that be a section which appears at the bottom of every web page, which has details of who produced it. I mean, that sometimes happens. Sometimes you have copyrights at the bottom of web pages, but often you don't. Often that's not attached to links. I think it will be really useful to be able to begin to do that as media producers and to really set that example.